We are leaving Opua today, and I've been really bad about getting video because we've been working on projects almost non-stop, cleaning the boat inside and out, getting the sails fixed. But the most exciting thing that happened while we were there is the Admiral got a haircut.
Oh my god, I did.
Let's see it.
I was like, what is he leading up to? Yeah. And right now, I had my stylist braid my hair because I always wear it up, and yeah. And so now it's just like I have a shorter ponytail than normal. So we'll see what it looks like when I take it down.
It's gonna be all frizzy and wavy with the
Not
braids
frizzy,
and...
sweetie. Frizzy's bad.
Oh, frizzy's bad. Okay.
Wavy's good.
Gentlemen, learn this lesson. Frizzy
Yes.
is bad, wavy is good.
My hair will be all woo when I let it down.
Alright, so now where are we off to and what's going on?
Well, I think we're gonna head towards a bay called Bland Bay, which our friends on the Blowing Bubbles, Kyle and Shelly, recommended. And that's about 30 miles away from here. Stay the night there. And then I think it'll be another 40 miles to Whangarei, so we may stop in another bay halfway down. So we'll make it, 2 leisurely nights sailing down to Whangarei. So let's see, today's Thursday, so that'll put us in Whangarei on Saturday.
And we've got a haul out scheduled for
Thursday.
next Thursday.
A week from today. Yes. It's awesome. Just chugging along.
Let the New Zealand adventure begin.
We did our best to get sailing while we were still in the Bay of Islands, especially when we saw our friends Lewis and Alyssa on Quixotic with their sails up. But once we rounded Cape Brett and made the turn south, there was just a whisper of wind, and it was from straight in front of us. In the interest of time, down came the sails and on went the engine.
I think they're asleep. Run away!
After we finished laughing from all the poor scared birds, we made our way into Bland Bay for one night. The next day we made it down to Tutukaka and had a bit more fun.
So, David's having a fun day today. Yeah, he's working on rebedding a hatch again. But I'm getting some...
Not one that I've done before, I'd like it noted.
Oh, that is good to know. Factory installed hatch needed rebedding. No, actually that's...
Florida done hatch by an installer.
Ah, yeah. A professional installed it and we need it to be redone. But I'm getting entertained because there are 16 outriggers lined up for a race, and all 16 of the outriggers are 6-person crew, and they're all women, and they're getting ready to take off. And actually all morning there's been outriggers going by.
Girl power.
Yeah, girl power. Woo! There's been some single-handing outriggers out there. Actually, there still are. And there's been a men's race, too, I believe. So, yeah, it's been interesting. We're in Tutukaka Harbour.
Once the hatch was rebedded and the races were over, we went ashore for a bit of an exploration.
Do this prize swing.
Did you find some fun already?
Oh God.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, a fully functioning mature adult.
Oh, that is uncomfortable.
Are you stuck in a tire now?
Well, possibly.
It's a very flattering look.
I could wear it like a skirt.
I definitely enjoyed reliving parts of my childhood, but once I was done, we set out on a hike that we'd been told was a really good one.
Going off to pee in the bushes, are we?
bringing back one for you to share. One for you. One to share with you.
What exactly is this?
Honeysuckle. My grandmother and grandfather had honeysuckle tree shrub outside their house in Wilding Lane. So you pull out the nectar. And it's like honey, but a little thinner. You ready for one?
No.
You just want me to eat it? You won't eat. David won't eat things that I pick from the wild.
It's because I have a good survival instinct.
You missed out on delicious blueberries, raspberries, and now honeysuckle.
I didn't suffer any ill effects from the roadside honeysuckle, so I still think David should have tried one. But he still thinks you can never be too careful. The hike we'd found was in the oh-so-creatively named Tutukaka Recreation Reserve. It took us about an hour in total and featured a bit of everything. Big elevation changes, a beach, climbing over some rocks, and even a stranded jellyfish.
Hang on. What'd you find?
A jellyman.
Jellymon.
Jellyman.
I really dislike jellyfish. So better to see him up here on the beach than in the water.
Poke, poke, poke.
It's crazy. He's just like a
Gelatinous
big
blob.
Gelatinous blob.
Ready?
Go!
Go.
Apparently, I still had a bit of leftover energy from the tire swing earlier and needed to work it off. David was quite content being a slowpoke.
Oh, you found me.
Couldn't escape too far, eh?
Nope. Wow.
We made it.
We did. There's Starry Horizons.
Way down there.
Whew.
Now we get to enjoy the view and then go get ice cream.
And then go get ice cream.
Totally worth it.
Yay!
We're on our way again. This time our last jump down to Whangarei so we can prep to haul the boat out. The winds, of course, are coming pretty much right from where we want to go, and they're pretty light, so we're just going to motor today. But kind of excited to get to Whangarei, get the boat ready, and get ready to head back to the States.
We had plans to head back to the US and visit family and friends over the holidays, but New Zealand had a few more gifts for us before she'd let us leave.
Are they?
Penguins! They're penguins!
Oh my goodness, we found some penguins.
Oh, they're super stinking cute. There are like 6 of them sitting on the water, and then instead of flapping away, they dove down and
under.
flapped their little arms.
Oh, penguins!
You didn't see penguins in the Galapagos, so you know.
Finally making up for it, just
Yeah.
2,000 miles later.
Yeah.
The penguins were right at the mouth of the Hatea River, and as we entered the channel, we got our next surprise. A boat with my name on it. Literally.
That's super cute. Sweetie, we're in a river.
Yes, we are.
Up a river. Thankfully, we have a paddle.
Yes, fortunately it's not the bad kind of river. But yes, we are navigating in a channel right now. Whangarei is like 15 miles kind of inland, and it feels very weird. The last time we were navigating a channel was in Panama as we were crossing from one lock to the other. But now that we're in New Zealand, all the channel markers are on the wrong sides. Like, we always learned red right return in the States, and here red is on the port side as you're coming inland. Just turn this a little bit quieter now. There we go. No one interrupts. So anyways, if we were following our red right return, we would totally end up in very, very shallow water, which is less than a foot deep. So, gotta remember, red is on the left.
Red's on the left, green's on the right.
We were able to remember to keep red to port and navigated successfully all the way up to the Bascule Bridge guarding the entrance to Whangarei. We'd been warned that this section of the river could be quite shallow, and we were approaching at a falling tide, so we were quite thankful for our shallow catamaran draft.
Hey, sweetie. So we're approaching Whangarei.
You're approaching Whangarei. There is a, how do you pronounce it, Bascule Bridge?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Some bridge that has to lift up, and apparently they're doing an inspection right now. So we're going very, very slow in a very narrow channel that's very shallow on the
How shallow is
outside. Well, right below us it's 5.9 feet.
Holy snap.
Yeah, so it's pretty shallow. And I've got us going very, very slow so that we don't have to just stop and hold position. But yeah, it's that's pretty shallow here.
There was no running aground with Starry Horizons, and after we successfully made it through the bridge, I took the helm to get us into the dock at the Town Basin Marina. Having a catamaran means it's pretty easy to maneuver into a slip, but we were definitely appreciative that our friends Kyle and Shelley were at the dock to help grab lines. Our haul-out was scheduled in just a few days, so we pretty much immediately got started working on all the things we needed to get done to put Starry Horizons to bed for a couple of months. I worked hard at cleaning out the inside of the boat while David tackled the outside. He pickled the water maker, changed the oil as well as all fuel and oil filters in our generator and engines, took down our screecher, and took off all the removable deck hardware he could. And for the first time ever, we took down our entire enclosure so that we could protect it from boat yard grime.
Brr.
Are you cold or something?
I am cold.
It's supposed to be summer here.
It is supposed to be summer, but it's a cold, gray day.
Gray, rainy day.
Yeah.
Which is glorious because it's time to go get hauled out.
Yeah.
And our girl, she looks a little naked. Like, no cushions, no enclosure. It's kind of weird, huh?
Yes.
We'd scheduled our haul out just down the river at Norsand Boat Yard, who had come highly recommended to us from other cat owners. They use a trailer for hauling out, which we'd never done before. The slip manager, David, came out to visit us at the town basin and get precise measurements for all our structural bulkheads. We greatly appreciated the attention to detail, and the haul out went incredibly smoothly. The bottom job on our poor girl was looking a little worse for the wear after crossing the Pacific, so Norsand quickly worked to blast all the crap free. Once that was done, it was time to take her to a nice waterfront spot overlooking the Hatea River, where she'd spend the next few months while we got to do some land-based travel.
Hey everyone! As you can see, we made it to Portland. We are with sailing vessel Julia and hanging out with the Canadian geese in the fog, as you can hear. We are delivering Julia down to Hawaii while Starry Horizons is in Tonga being watched over by some friends. Our next few videos are going to be road tripping in New Zealand, so we hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe below, and you can follow our current happenings on Facebook and our blog, outchasingstars.com. Thanks everyone!